What's up, guys? It's your boy J-Bobs here on the call today for League of Ordinary Gentlemen Week 6 action. As today, get ready to take on computer-controlled Iowa Hawkeyes. I don't even know what difficulty this is on, so this could be very interesting. I could end up struggling against the CPU. It would be embarrassing, but because I've had my struggles against computer in my other dynasty, but that's where I'm controlling Akron, so I'm having some issues there, but here hopefully having just enough of an overall advantage could take care of the trick, but you never know. So the Hawkeyes will kick off to us to start this game, and this is going to be fair call in the end zone. So we'll start at the 25. We got a sim victory in our last one because I got really busy over the last couple weeks, and just now able to hop back on this game and play again. Iowa's stacking the box to start this game. See how the computer actually reacts here. Can we even get the snap off? No. I'm over here spamming X, but nobody was ready to hike the ball yet. It's that short play clock that you get after a special teams play, after a change of possession. It gets me every single time. And when when I don't like the look that I have, and I try to audible, I have very little time to do so. Now we have a little more time, but it's 1st and 15. And a gain of 5 for Travion Henderson to start the game. But already behind the sticks to the penalty. And now they're going to run too high safety look here. Maybe we can run against this again. We had a pulling left guard, but we're still not able to get too many yards against this Hawkeye defense. And it's 3rd and forever. Well, not forever, but 3rd and 8. It's far enough. And Carnell Tate stops on the route, gets the first down with that grab, and that's a big pitch and catch there to keep the drive going. As they had the middle of the field well covered, as well as the left side where I was initially looking. Henderson to the left for a couple. I tell you, this computer right now is tough. It must be all American, because this is the difficulty I normally play on. They're not letting us get easy yards. The 2nd and 8. I was hoping 74 would go after that linebacker right there, but he decided to double team instead. And now it's 3rd down. And the RPO is complete. It's Ibuka for a 1st down. As we're able to get the throw off just before the handoff there. Howard's going to keep on this option run, and he's going to get 9 out of that. So it's now 2nd and 1 as we're past the 30 now to the 27. Henderson again finds the hole for a first. Just keeping it simple for now. But I don't like the look that we have here. We're going to change the play call, see if we can find something open here. There we go. Scott's got it inside the 10, first and goal. As for now, inside 4 minutes to go here in the opening period. And Henderson explodes, and he's down at the 2. So now second and goal. And the gift to Judkins, he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes! And he has the opening salvo in this one, as he marched it right down the field on the Hawkeyes. And Fielding makes it 7-zip. He sends it away, and it's going to go through the end zone. The Hawkeyes will not bring it out, as it was caught in the field of play, but not much you can do with it. The Hawkeyes are going to start with 3 wide receivers. As Cade McNamara, the former Michigan Wolverine, takes the snap, and oh, what a move from the Iowa receiver to get that first down on that jet touch pass. I'm not sure what my outside linebacker was doing there. He kind of just stood there for a minute and froze rather than going and attacking the play, and that results in the Iowa first down. Now they're going to come in 2 tight ends on the left. And they're going to adjust here. And the running back breaks the tackle for Iowa and gets a gain of 8. As Williams is going to try and carry the Hawkeyes to victory here. They're going to come out 3 tight ends. They are not messing around. They're coming out playing smash mouth football to start this game. And they're going to have an open receiver along the sideline. It's caught for a first down as Igbinosun unable to get to the tight end in time as he uses his strong body to hold on to it and fend off Igbinosun. If we're going to do something about this Hawkeyes passing attack, you got to be able to stop the run first, though. And perhaps another jet touch pass, and there it is. But this time we were ready for it. It's well strung out there as Caleb Downs and Igbinosun both there to slow down that receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 9. And McNamara goes down on the blitz. Tyleik Williams gets to him first. And it's 3rd and 13. And can we stop Iowa from getting another first down is the real question right now. And McNamara loses the ball. It's picked up by Tyleik Williams. As JT Tuimoloau gets in the backfield and forces the fumble, and Williams picks it up. And it's a turnover for the Hawkeyes. It's actually the other DT that made the play. Oh boy, but the play clock, I'm too busy talking here and might have to call a timeout. Nope, we get the snap off, as I liked what we had, but it is well strung out by the Hawkeyes. We actually lost yards. As Judkins unable to go anywhere, spins were nerfed during one of the more recent updates, so that overpowered Judkins spin move doesn't work anymore. It's now 2nd and 12. And the Hawkeyes come out in man coverage. It doesn't work as Smith has a first down. We're now under a minute to play here in the first quarter. We would like to keep this pressure up on the Hawkeyes. And that is well strung out by the DT, as Judkins nowhere to go. And you got to come up with a play call that can get 13 yards here on 2nd down. Not going to be easy, of course. We have to hike it here. There's about a 6-second difference between the play clock and the game clock right now. Judkins keeps it up the middle and he gets a gain of 11. And that'll set up 3rd and manageable to end the quarter. So we have a 7-0 lead. And we look to extend on that. And look at that time of possession disparity right now. I mean, although we did get the ball to start the game, so that's a big part of why we have such a disparity right now. But we can't get complacent here. Play clock at 15. We always have to keep an eye on that when we go after a break in action like that. We don't have a lot of time to call audibles here. We better get the snap off as the play clock down to 3. And we're just going to go down. Make sure we have the first down. It's Cardinal Tate. And a fresh set of downs. We'll see if something can open up on this play action if those linebackers come downhill. They do not. But we have a wide open Henderson on the right side, and he's going to go down at the 1, 1st and goal. They just left Henderson alone. That was like my last resort, but it turned out to be a good one, as it's now 1st and goal. And that ball is almost breaking the plane. We just need to push it across. And Howard sneaks it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that extends our lead. And Fielding will make it 14. That's what I expect out of this offense. Something we haven't done in our user games this year a whole lot is just move it down the field. And Jaden Fielding just put it between the uprights off the crossbar. But again, Iowa not going away from power football, despite the fact that they're down by 2 scores now, as they come out with 3 tight ends. And that is a good run to start this drive, as they did have a little success on the ground. Now they're going to pick up the pace a little here, see if they can catch us off guard. They still have 3 tight ends in the game, though. And they caught me on the play action. That pass is caught by one of their 3 tight ends. And there's the tight end on the jet touch pass. A tight end gets a gain of 8. Well, if that's a wide receiver, he is huge. I'm pretty sure that was a tight end. As it's now 2nd and 2. Oh, now they're going to flip their play. We're going to flip it back the way we just had it. And the running back goes down. He loses a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 3. There. They're still coming out. Power formation here. They're going to run the football, and they're not going to get there. The Hawkeyes are going to punt it back to us, down by 2 scores. As the running back had very little room to maneuver. And now this is going to be a good punt. And, oh, it just got into the end zone. That was close. We could have been in a very bad situation there, but instead we'll have it at the 20 with 4:40 to play here in the first half. We'll see if Iowa's alignment changes if I flip the play. It does. Okay, so we're just not going to have numbers. Henderson cuts it back. It just gets 1. Good job by Iowa stopping it this time. That is something we've done a good job of this game, is getting our running backs involved. It's now 2nd and 9. But now we have a fresh play clock. Judkins, this time he cuts it back and he gets gain of 6. As all of Iowa committed to one side of the field. Forgot our running backs could be a little shifty. But it is 3rd down. We have to convert this, otherwise we go 3 and out and give it right back to the Hawkeyes. And remember, they get the ball to start half number 2. So we don't want to give it right back to them right now. And that's a bad throw by Howard as he threw it off his back foot. And the cut was, there's a little miscommunication there as the receiver ran a little further down the field than I thought he would. And we're going to have to punt. And this is what I didn't want to do, is punt right back to the Hawkeyes. And they're going to try it. No, they did wait for the fair catch. I didn't see it. I didn't see the fair catch. I was getting ready to light that return man. They're going to run to the right and get 4. Now, will they pick up the pace again? No, they will huddle up. As it's now 2nd and 6. 2 tight ends and a fullback. And they're going to power run for a gain of 4. They started the first play of the game. They came out with 3 wide receivers. Ever since then, they've been playing more of a power brand. And now here on 3rd down, Tyleik Williams just eats him alive. A loss of 3, and the Hawkeyes have to punt. And I know Iowa's offense has been laughably bad in real life these last few years, but I did not expect our defense to just go like crazy like this. I mean, we've won our games so far this year largely because of our defense, but at the same time, not expecting the results we've been getting with this defense so far. It's been phenomenal. But play clock down to 5. We need him to get going. There we go, as we get a wide open Smith for a first down and plenty more all the way to the Hawkeyes 36. As that moves the sticks. I believe our next game is actually a user game. by the way. Actually, if memory serves me, our next game is against Oregon. That's serious biz, and Oregon's going to be a real threat in real life this year too. And if you guys have been watching me playing Madden, you know how much trouble I have against that guy. And Howard's going to keep on the option run, and oh boy, he's in the red now. We got to be careful. Wear and tear is a real thing in this game. I think we'll just let this run at a 2-minute warning. We have a 2-score lead. We have the ball. Some of our guys need to catch a breath, especially our quarterback, who's in the red right now after that monster hit he just took. Oh, I did not mean to call that. I hit X to go past the screen, and it called this play instead, and we're going to audible. Something I like a little better, which is just inside zone. A simple run, but nothing there. In fact, Henderson lost a yard, and on third down, we're definitely throwing it now. See if we can catch the Hawkeyes here. They're showing 3 deep, though. Oh, that's the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to press square, and I pressed triangle instead. So we're going to be forced to attempt a long field goal with Jaden fielding. The wind is to our back. Yeah, that was the wrong button. If I was trying to throw to Smith on the deep corner, I would have been lofting that. I wouldn't have thrown a bullet pass. And Fielding's kick is no good. That's our first miss of the season. So the Hawkeyes still have life here, and they're going to have good field position as they'll start at their own 33. And let's see what McNamara can do with his arm. He hasn't had to use it a whole lot so far with their play call, and that pass is caught for a gain of 6 and a timeout immediately called by Iowa. You might want to come out and start calling some man coverage here. Start playing athlete to athlete with these receivers. And that pass is caught as Denzel Burke unable to read the coverage there immediately. Or no, that's our other corner. And again, they just go back to him, and it's another catch. But now they change their alignment. And that pass, they're going to just keep going to it, and that one is dropped. That was Denzel Burke who laid the hit on the Iowa receiver. And we want to give him no time to throw this football. And they're going to do a play action, and he got lit. McNamara looked up and saw 3 scarlet shirts in his face. Tyleek Williams with another sack. But I think some other guys could have gotten credit for that one too. And we're going to get this ball back as we use our timeout to preserve some time for our offense. And we're going to have to throw the ball too now. Every time I see that, it scares me. Roughing the kicker has been a real problem in this game since it came out. We're very lucky to avoid it there. Usually roughing the kicker happens on field goal tries, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it were to happen on punts too, like that one. Iowa blitzes, pass caught, Smith, first down. Let's turbo this ball. There's a turbo, hurry up. Try to get a play off. Any play at this point will do. It's an inside zone run for Henderson. He gets outside. He's going to step out of bounds and a penalty. This could be a late hit out of bounds, and that's what they're going to call. So the Hawkeyes commit a stupid penalty and give us an extra 15 yards as we stop the clock, too. That was a gutsy play call. I called inside zone just because I needed to think of something quick. Ended up working out for us. 31 seconds, the clock stops. We still have 2 timeouts, but this play clock is all the way down to 5. Howard's going to have to step up, try to pick up the first down. He does. And we'll call a timeout here. As the Hawkeyes were not expecting that. And now to give to Henderson on the outside, and he dives for the goal line, and he's short. But the clock does stop as he's out of bounds, first and goal. 21 seconds left. Judkins takes it himself. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that extends our lead to 3 scores on the Hawkeyes with 19 seconds to play. Fielding, who missed the long field goal, puts this one through as it's now 21-zip. I mean, he made that clutch kick against Raging Cajuns. I can't be mad for him for missing a field goal when we're up by 2 scores against the computer, especially when it's Iowa. The one message here, really, don't get beat deep. We got beat deep against Tulane and lost the game on the 4th and 20. Iowa just ran the ball, then called a timeout. I'm not sure what their strategy is, but that's not a good one if you ask me. Obviously, we're more than willing to let them run this clock out right now. That's what they want to do. And they're going to run the ball again and call another timeout. What are they doing as he got no yards, and it's now 3rd and 5. I'd understand if he would have broke off like a 15-yard run, but it's now 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, whatever they're going to call it here. And you just don't want to get beat deep here. We just don't want to get beat deep. That's it. Keep everything in front of you. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. So we're going to have to punt. And with 9 seconds left, if we can get a return on this, I don't think we can get a field goal. So we're going to have to go for it all here. And this punt is going to be returned. And this is it for the first half, as we won't even get an offensive snap here. But we do have a 21-0 lead on the Hawkeyes. As we picked up 15 first downs, 131 yards through the air, 92 yards on the ground. A pretty efficient first half for our offense. And, of course, our defense was pretty successful in stopping Cade McNamara. And the Hawkeye offense, well, I say Cade McNamara as if they were throwing the ball a lot. They were actually trying to run. In fact, in the last 15 seconds there, they decided to hand the ball off on the first 2 plays, then burn timeouts as if that was going to catch us off guard. But then again, we did have a nice little run with Henderson that caught them off guard. So I guess I can't blame them for trying. But with the formation they come out in to run the football, it's just not very shocking. And they're going to come out down by 3 scores with 2 tight ends, as Iowa refuses to go to a more spread out offense here when they probably should. Watch for the jet sweep. They give it to the running back for a gain of 2. They'll say it's a gain of 3. If they're going to get down the field, we're going to make them slog their way down the field. We're not going to give up big plays. McNamara is going to throw on the play action. That pass caught, but his momentum carried him out of bounds for a loss. They're going to no huddle here, as if they're allowed to, even. I know technically IRL they're allowed to. I'm surprised the AI is letting it happen. And McNamara has time. He runs out of it. Jack Sawyer gets in on the sack fest. And that one was a coverage sack, as McNamara had nobody open. And he just started running backwards as soon as he saw 33. And once again, the Hawkeyes go 3 and out. And this is returnable again. We're going to take what we can get. Number 7 with the quick closeout speed, but we do have it at the 41 of Iowa, as this is great starting field position for our offense. Henderson takes the linebacker with them for a gain of 4. As it's now 2nd and 6. We just need to execute our offense. Keep sustained drives going. And we're going to just quickly sling it to Henderson, who breaks the tackle, spins out a defender, and gets a first down. Sometimes spin moves do work still. That's the thing when they say they nerfed spins, but it's still reasonable because, like, a lot of times EA will go in the complete opposite direction, say spin move will never work anymore. That was one of those instances where it did, but it did reasonably. It didn't fake out 7 defenders in one play like that overpowered Judkins move used to. And a great block by our left guard, and Henderson outruns the safety. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now we're just pouring it on. As it's now 28-zip. And this kick through the end zone, it will be caught in the field of play, but he will deal it. And I'm just convinced Iowa just does not want to win this game anymore. They're done. They're not even. It's like they're not even trying. Like, when you're down by this much, why would you come out in a formation like this and do that? Like, it's not surprising. You're not going to catch me off guard running the football, but I guess that's the computer. Like, maybe they think they can wear me down, but I mean, if you wear me down, you might score once or twice. You're down by 4 scores. And this is a tackle for a 3-yard gain. We'll give them that all day. And now they come out 3 wide when it's 3rd and 5. And this is an empty backfield. This is what they need to come out in if they want to try and make a comeback. And that pass, oh, what a catch. And it switched me to the wrong guy. So Igbinosun way in the backfield, defensive backfield, actually dove. And not the other corner who I was trying to play with the ball. And it's a first down for Iowa as they finally get something in the air. It's not something we've seen a whole lot of. We're probably going to see another run here, if we're being honest, from Iowa. No, they're going to throw out of this look. They're going to get a short gain. No, maybe a little bit longer, as he does break a tackle, and he gets 7. And now they're coming out 3 wide receivers. This is what we expect a little more of from a team that's down by 28. Not the 2 tight end look they've been coming out with. And now they're going to motion the receiver, and a good block there from their interior lineman as it allows the running back to pick up the first down. But now he is hurt as he took a nice little hit there at the end. And he got spun down awkwardly. So the Hawkeyes do get past midfield here, and they're going to run the football, and he breaks the tackle initially, but gets maybe a yard. And now they're coming out 3 tight ends again. Second and 10. They're going to run to the right. No, they're not. They're going to play action, fake it, and it's caught. Even though number 11 was right there, I thought he was going to pick it. Instead, it's caught by the receiver. And interceptions in this game are just so much harder to come by. I mean, they could power run for the first down here, but they're going to, like I said, they're going to slog their way down the field if they want these first downs. They're not even going to get it. And they're going to come out with a field goal team down by 28. Even if he makes this, not automatic, but even if he makes this, they're still down 28-3. And he misses wide left. The computer logic right now is just astonishing. As the kicker of Iowa, unable to put it between the uprights, and that has to be embarrassing for him because why should he even been out there on 4th and 1? That is like surrender index maximum. I think Iowa was just trying to get points on us. I think they've just given up on winning. They were trying to get points, which I can't blame them for, I guess, but at the same time, it was 4th and 1. They could have converted that. If it's a 4th and 10, a little bit more understandable if you set out the kicker there. That was a surrender. That was a mass surrender, if you ask me. Actually, I just realized I'm up by 28. I can't be playing like that because league rules still apply. Even when we're playing the computer, now there's a penalty, a false start. It was after I called the audible, and that backs us up 5, and that stops the clock. I really just want to chew this clock down right now. I mean, it'd be nice to get Henderson some more stats. He gets 2 yards. We're just going to run this clock down right now. We're going to have 2 clock turned on. Henderson, 4th and 8. We'll punt it back to them. We'll happily do it at this point. As long as we're not turning it over, we'll punt it back to them. But we're going to let this game clock run down as much as possible. And here comes the punt. He's going to have some room to work with here. A nice little juke move, but it takes him out of bounds at the 29. And 3 tight ends in the game for Iowa. What a surprise. It's McNamara under center. A run to the right for 4. Second and 6. McNamara shotgun look now. And he gives it to the running back again. He had 3 wide receivers in the game. I thought he might actually throw it there. He saw a look that was very favorable to the run, but at the end of the day, not going to get enough done at this juncture. They got stuck on a defensive lineman. That pass is going to be picked off by Denzel Burke. As McNamara finally takes his shot and is denied. As with a minute to play in the third quarter, we're still shutting out this Hawkeyes offense. We're not going to mess around. Henderson right down the middle for 2. Need to get Ibuka motioned. Judkins in the game now. A gain of 4. That's it for the third quarter. We go to quarter number 4 with the huge lead on the Hawkeyes, and this game is over. As the Hawkeyes can't muster any offense against us. And like, I could keep scoring on the Hawkeyes if I wanted to, but I'm just trying to get this. I'm just trying to get this game over. Like, I'm just trying to kill the clock, end this game against the CPU. And while I have the chance to do so, I'm not in a competitive game right now against an active opponent. So we are going to have a Madden Season 2. I mean, it's not just going to be College Football 25. I haven't been as active as I thought I would be on this game as Henderson runs for another first down. We will have another Madden season. I will be a commish still in that league. I'm not a commish here in CFB 25. We just the creators decided to go a different direction. Decided to have a different commish group run this show, which is kind of wise. I haven't really been active on this game, but I'll still be a commish. We finally got 32 users. Our real issue is that people are playing this game a lot more, and they don't really care about Madden. I understand. The excitement for this game is palpable, and it's taking people's attention away from Madden. I haven't even bought the game yet, but I'm about to now that we have a league going. It's like the only reason I would buy the game is to just play in the league. Like I think I said at the end of last Madden season, the only reason I still play this game is for this group of guys. So we're going to have a Madden season. I'm not sure when the draft lottery is going to be for team selection, but Iowa's coming out stacking the box. They might actually stop us here, but I look forward to it. See if I can have another Super Bowl run like I did last Madden season as Henderson gets yet another first down, which will allow us to kill even more clock here, as we're just going to absolutely embarrass the Hawkeyes, as they can't really do anything to stop us now. So we now come up on 4 minutes to play here, and after this I better get on downloading Madden because it's about time I do that. And 74 kind of stopped there in the middle of the field, as expected him to go get that safety. See if Henderson can spring free again, but we'll take that. Those little gains, that's what's going to carry us to victory now. As we're now about to be under 3.5 to play. Henderson for another. Oh, they're going to say he's just short. He's just short. But it's 3rd and inches. Should be able to get it. I was saying, as long as we hike the ball as Judkins picks up. I was going to say, this should allow us to run into the 2-minute warning. I just wanted to call a play so it runs the clock all the way down. We could even take a knee here, most likely. It's first down. Take a knee, see if the Hawkeyes bother to call timeouts. I doubt they will, down by so many points. And they still have 3 timeouts, so clock runs down. And we'll kneel it at 1. But again, the Hawkeyes still have timeouts. Technically, they're not going to use them, though, as they're going to concede defeat a long time ago. So, and that's it. So we're going to walk out of here with a 28-0 victory. Nothing too fussy about this one. I was a little nervous about playing the computer, if I'm being honest. This was my first CPU game. Anything could happen, but we came out, we took nothing for granted, and we didn't quite run up the score because it's against the league rule, first of all, but second of all, we don't want anyone to get hurt. And the most important thing is that we have everybody healthy going into that game against Serious Biz. Because for all these games I played, I've been the favorite. I might actually be the underdog against him. In fact, Ohio State's probably an underdog IRL against Oregon right now. Because that game's in Eugene, and that's where we're going to be heading next week. And that guy right there had a monster game today. He's going to need another one against the Ducks. As he found pay dirt there, he allowed us to run out the clock. Judkins found pay dirt twice today. I just want to make sure that is actually our next opponent. And not just another CPU game. I think it is him. And yes, I am correct. We are playing Serious Biz. We're playing him in our next game. He's sitting at 2-2, which is surprising. I thought he might have a better record than that with the team he has. So that Oregon team, they're stacked. They're going to be very difficult to stop, especially with Dylan Gabriel. That's going to be a tough team. And then you can see we have our bye, and then we got to play Dave. Oh, yeah, these next 2 games are not going to be easy. And yes, it might be Nebraska, but, you know, the opponent's a little bit more important than the team. And yeah, if you guys followed me last Madden, you guys know that these 2 opponents are not to be taken lightly. So, and we have a bunch of CPU games before we take on Tie Stick at the end of the season. So, but we look to avenge Ohio State's IRL loss against Oregon from 3 years ago. So, we'll go ahead. We'll get that game scheduled against Serious Biz, and hopefully good things happen. Advances probably here very soon, actually, since I may or may not have been the last game to be played this week. Most likely won't be able to play tomorrow, but if Serious Biz is free on Friday or Saturday during the day, we'll get it in, because that's going to be a big one. But until then, this is your boy J-Bob signing off, saying see you next time from League of Ordinary Gentlemen. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.